Hey guys, and welcome to the first video in this new set of knife reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at some Huntsman knives. Now, many of you may remember that I've covered a Cuts Huntsman knife before, and I really liked it. But this time we have a better camera, better lighting, and most importantly, more knife skins. So let's jump right in. Alright, here's the first one. Okay, red on black, I like it already. And some nice metallic shade too. Alright, let's see the rest of the knife. Alright, it looks like we're starting out with a Huntsman knife fade, and I think this is a variant we haven't seen before. It seems mostly yellow and red with a drop of orange thrown in. I've seen a similar pattern in game. It's not one of the most popular fade floats, but Cuts already has more of a full fade design, as well as one with much more orange in it, so it may not be everyone's preference, but it's great to see more options. I really like this design, and the metallic red screws really fill in the look. Just like last year's models, all these Huntsman knives are pretty solid. They're full tang with a fiberglass infused ABS handle. The metal is only 420 stainless steel. It's not really something that would hold an edge very well, so it's obviously more for display purposes rather than self-defense. And out of the box, the blade comes rounded off. Alright, on to the next one. Ooh, I recognize that shine. And again, I'm really digging these colored screws. The whole grip is pretty sick looking with the black on gold, but let's not get sidetracked. Alright, so this is the tiger tooth design, and wow, it reflects the light really nicely. Now this isn't the first gold knife we've seen from Cuts, but it really offers a great balance to the more shiny gold butterfly knife and a more subdued karambit. It's not too flashy, and the pattern really helps break up the shine, and it makes the overall design look more interesting. With such a large knife, you may expect the pattern to get a bit blurry when scaled up, but nope, even very close up, it still looks as sharp and as detailed as ever. Alright, moving on to the third design. And well, it's the blue steel. We've already covered the design in full in the old video, and as far as I can see there aren't any changes. But this knife still looks pretty incredible, and unlike the golden knife, I feel like this doesn't really need a pattern. But maybe a more subtle pattern could enhance the overall look a little bit. What do you guys think? Go ahead and leave a comment. Anyway, moving on to the fourth and final knife of this review. Okay, red and black again, very nice. Maybe a crimson web, and yes it is. We got this very little speck on the front, and it's extremely hard to see even close up, but it is there. But other than that, the knife looks incredible. I really like the crimson web butterfly knife, and at first glance this looks a little bit too busy, but the actual web centers are spaced fairly well, and I also like how some of the lines don't just intersect but seem to branch off into a larger web. That really helps the look like an actual design rather than just the same pattern repeated. The design is super sharp, aside from the blood grooves of course. Painting small curved surfaces is hard, but the overall design looks great. You'd probably think I'd insist on red painted screws on this model as well, but actually I think the black looks better here. I feel the screw colors look better on the metallic and fade knife designs. So for a Huntsman knife slaughter, yeah, red screws all the way. But I feel like the blacked out handle looks better on this one. Alright guys, well that's all for this week. If you want to pick up one of these, there'll be links in the description, and with Cuts' new warehouse they can ship from the USA, so that should really speed things up. Final thoughts. I liked the Huntsman knives before, so more designs is simply better. Even though I like the new fade design, I'm sure many other people would prefer the older purple tip variants, so it would be nice to offer like a float option on the website or something, so you can select the fade design you like best. Other than that, maybe a better strap on the sheath or add some foam in there to cut down on the rattle, but that's just nitpicking. Overall, these are all cool designs. While I did have a small issue with the crimson web, it seems to be extremely rare. From the 20 knives I've personally tested to the hundreds of comments I've heard from you guys who've tried out their knives, I only heard maybe 1 or 2 people report an issue similar to this, and I've only seen it personally twice. But don't worry, if your knives have any issues out of the box, just contact Cuts. Anyway, don't forget to tune in next week for the all-new butterfly knife reviews. This was a non-sponsored review, as in I don't make any money off sales or advertisements or anything like that. But special thanks to Cuts for sending a knife to review, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.